The period of the winter solstice was ever a period of rejoicing and festivity. Because this season was so popular, the Roman Catholic Church adopted it as the time of the birth of Christ. The Roman Saturnalia had an impact on some of our modern-day Christmas traditions. It is common knowledge, says one writer, that much of our association with the Christmas season, the holidays, the giving of presents, and the general feeling of geniality is but the inheritance from the Roman winter festival of the Saturnalia, survivals of paganism. Tertullian mentions that the practice of exchanging presents was a part of the Saturnalia. There is nothing wrong with giving presents, of course. The Israelites gave gifts to each other at times of celebration, even celebrations that were observed because of mere custom, Esther 9:22. However, some people have attempted to connect Christmas gifts with those that the wise men gave to Jesus. This cannot be correct. By the time the wise men arrived, Jesus was no longer lying in a manger, as when the shepherds came, but was in a house. This could have been quite a while after his birthday. Also, they presented their gifts to Jesus, not to each other. The Christmas tree, as we know it, only dates back a few centuries, though ideas about sacred trees are very ancient. An old Sumerian fable told of an evergreen tree that sprang out of a dead tree stump. The old stump symbolized the dead Nimrod, and the new evergreen tree symbolized that Nimrod had come to life again in Tammuz. Among the Druids, the oak was sacred. Among the Egyptians, it was the palm, and in Rome it was the fir, which was decorated with red berries during the Saturnalia. The Scandinavian god Odin was believed to bestow special gifts at Yuletide on those who approached his sacred fir tree. In at least 10 biblical references, the green tree is associated with idolatry and false worship, 1 Kings 14:23, etc. Since all trees are green for at least part of the year, the special mention of green probably refers to evergreen trees. The Christmas tree recapitulates the idea of tree worship. Gilded nuts and balls symbolize the sun. All of the festivities of the winter solstice have been absorbed into Christmas Day, the use of holly and mistletoe from the Druidic ceremonies, the Christmas tree from the honors paid to Odin's sacred fir. Taking all of this into consideration, it is interesting to compare Jeremiah's statement with today's custom of decorating a tree during the Christmas season. The customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers so that it does not move. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. Jeremiah 10:3-4. The people in the days of Jeremiah, as the context shows, were actually making an idol out of the tree. The word workman is not merely a lumberjack, but one who formed idols. Isaiah 40:19-20, Hosea 8:4-6. The word axe refers here specifically to a carving tool. In citing this portion of Jeremiah, we do not mean to infer that people who today place Christmas trees in their homes or churches are worshipping these trees.